Hello, I welcome all of you to my channel. Today's grammar topic is adverb and relative pronouns. Okay, so are you all ready? Let's get started. But before I start, I would like to mention every question carries your 1 mark. So don't forget to give yourself 1 marks for each correct answer. Okay, the first question. Which of the following sentences contains an adverb of frequency? Here are your options. She sings beautifully. They often go hiking. He ran fast. We waited outside. These are the 4 options. You have to select the sentence that contain adverb of frequency. It is option B. They often go hiking. If you got it right, don't forget to give yourself 1 mark. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Identify the adverb of degree in the sentence. I almost missed the bus. You have to identify the adverb of degree in this sentence. Is it I? Is it almost? Is it missed? Or is it bus? Which of these options is an adverb of degree? It is option B, almost. Okay, next question. Which sentence correctly uses an adverb of manner? Here are your options. He speaks quite fluently. Next option. He fluently quite speaks. Next option. He speaks fluently quite. And the last option. He quite fluently speaks. These are the 4 options. Which one is correct? It is option A. He speaks quite fluently. Okay, question number 4. Choose the sentence that contain an adverb of time. Here are your options. She runs quickly. Next, I will call you tomorrow. Next, he works hard. And the last, they live nearby. These are the 4 options. You have to choose the sentence that contain adverb of time. It is option B. I will call you tomorrow. Next question, question number 5. Which of the following adverb expresses certainty? Okay, here are your options. Probably, gently, suddenly, near. These are the 4 options. Choose the option that express certainty. It is option A, probably. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. Question number 6 is choose the sentence where the adverb modifies an adjective. Here are your options. He drives very fast. Next, she dances gracefully. Next, it rained heavily. And the last, the soup is too hot. These are the 4 options. Choose the option where the adverb modifies an adjective. It is option D. The soup is too hot. Okay, question number 7. In the sentence, she was so tired that she slept instantaneously. What is the function of so? These are your options. Conjunction, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, adjective. These are the 4 options. Which one is correct? Look at the question very carefully. This is a little tricky question. So I want you all to go through the question once again and go through your option. I'm sure you'll be able to find the correct option. It is option C. Okay, adverb of degree. I hope all of you are giving yourself 1 mark each for each questions. Okay, next question. Identify the sentence where an adverb modifies another adverb. Here are your options. She sings beautifully. He spoke quite softly. They left quickly. And last, I read slowly. These are the 4 options. Which one is correct? It is option B. He spoke quite softly. Question number 9. What is the position of the adverb in this sentence? Okay, the sentence is, rarely do we see such kindness. This is the sentence, and here you have to find the position of an adverb. Here are your options. End position, mid position, front position with inversion, or option D is post modifier. These are the four positions you have to select in which position is the adverb in the given sentence. It is option C, front position with inversion. Okay, question number 10. Choose the correct option that places the adverb correctly in the sentence. He dash his lunch at 2 p.m. Your options are always, has lunch always lunch has. These are the four options. Which one is correct? It is option A. He always has lunch at 2 p.m. Okay? Okay. These are the questions related to relative clauses. Question number 11. In Identify the defining relative clauses. Here are your options. My brother who lives in Canada is visiting. Next, the car which was red sped past us. Next, the man who won the race is my cousin. And the last, London, which is the capital of England, is beautiful. These are the four options you have to identify defining relative clauses. It is option C. The man who won the race is my cousin. Okay, if you got it right, don't forget to give yourself 1 marks. Okay. Next question. Which sentence uses a non-defining relative clauses? Here are your options. The girl who helped me was kind. Next, student who failed must repeat the course. Next, my phone which I bought last year is already outdated. And the last, the woman who teaches French is absent today. These are the four sentences. You have to identify the sentence that uses non-defining relative clauses. It is option C. My phone which I bought last year is already outdated. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the question. Next question. Question number 13. Choose the correct relative pronoun to fill in this blank. The sentences, the book dash I borrowed was fascinating. Your options are who, whom, which, where. These are the four options. Which one should I put in this blank to complete the sentence? It is option C. The book which I borrowed was fascinating. Okay. Next question. Question number 14. Which sentence uses whose correctly? Here are your options. The child whose toy was broken started crying. Next, the house whose I bought is big. Next, the woman whose I met is kind. And the last, the chair whose is old. These are the four sentences. Now you have to identify which one is using whose correctly. It is option A. The child whose toy was broken started crying. Question 15. Identify the correct use of relative clause with whom. Your options are the man whom spoke to you is my uncle. Next, the teacher whom you met is retiring. Next, the boy whom ran away was scared. And the last, the woman whom car broke down is my friend. These are the four sentences. Choose the correct sentence. Those who are saying option B are absolutely right. Well done. The teacher whom you met is retiring is the correct option. Next question. Choose the sentence where the relative clause is essential to the meaning. Here are your options. Mr. Shaw, who retired last year, now travels the world. Next, the woman who owns the bakery is my aunt. Next, Paris, which is in France, is very popular. And last, my dog, which is very playful, loves children. These are the four options. Which one is correct? It is option B. The woman who owns the bakery is my aunt. If you got it right, don't forget to give yourself 1 marks for this question as well. Okay, next question. What is the relative clause in this sentence? The book that you gave me is missing. Here are your options. The book you gave me, that you gave me, is missing. These are the four options. Which one is correct? It is option C, that you gave me. Next question. Choose the sentence where the relative pronoun can be omitted. Okay? Here are options. This is the house that Jack built. Next, she met a man who lives in Spain. Next, the girl whose brother is a doctor is here. And the last, that's the student who got the highest marks. These are the four sentences. You have to identify the sentence where the relative pronoun can be omitted. It is option A. That is the house that Jack built. Okay. Question number 19. Which of the following relative clauses modifies a place? These are your options. The building where I used to work is gone. Next, the man who helped me was kind. Next, the team that won is celebrating. And the last, the bag which is blue is mine. These are the four options. Which one is correct? It is option A. The building where I used to work is gone. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Choose the most concise sentence using a relative clause. Okay, here are your options. The man is a teacher. He is wearing a red tie. The man who is wearing a red tie is my teacher. Next, the man who is wearing a red tie is my teacher. The teacher is the man, he is wearing a red tie. These are the four options. Which one is correct? It is option C. The man who is wearing a red tie is my teacher. Okay, with that we come to the end of this exercise. Don't forget to mention in the comment section below how much score you got out of 20. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel in order to see more videos like this. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye and happy learning all of you.